Please. I like the, I dig the background, Tim.
Thank you.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Did you have a good week off?
Yeah, I've been hanging out with Eddie a lot, so that's what.
I love that.
Sorry.
What was that? My family trying to figure out who's hosting Thanksgiving, and I'm like, can we please figure this out? Like,
It's kind of, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of nice now. Our oldest brother's got a fucking big old mansion. So it's just implied.
My mom told me Friday when I went there, she's like, let's just assume
Yes.
that we're and I'm like, good. Because we're closer now.
Yeah. And it just sucks because it doesn't suck, but it's a double-edged sword. They have a beautiful house. Mm-hmm. They love hosting. They don't mind at all. And my sister-in-law, Jill, bless her, love her to death. She does it all. She does all the cooking. She does all the clean. She does everything. Mm-hmm. But it's like, girl, we can help. Mm-hmm. And then we just feel bad. Like, what can we do? But, some people just...
Some people don't, and some people are so particular that they're like...
That too. I get that.
Like, I have some friends and my mom who are so particular that they're like, you know what? Like, the best thing you can do is like...
get out of the way.
Like, throw your shit away where you're supposed to throw your shit away and put it where I need it, and then that's perfect. But as far as you trying to...
Yeah.
Because some people have different clean standards.
Oh, for sure. My mom, that was a big saying back in the day with my mom. Clean the house, but clean it like I would clean it. Yeah. Not like you would clean it. I'm like, but I am cleaning it. Yeah, but do it the way I would do it.
Yeah, but do it like
and don't fuck it up, okay? Otherwise, you're grounded for 4 months. Did you get grounded a lot? Because, bitch, I stayed grounded.
I got shit taken away.
Okay. What was like the go-to? Like, what's the first thing to get taken away?
Oh, my whole CD collection, G.
This is what you love the most.
Yeah.
TV, gone.
TV gone, CD collection.
I feel like they let me keep music.
No.
No, the one time I got grounded, TV, CD boombox, they took my Pogs. They're like, you cannot experience joy.
At all.
In any form.
Wow. You just sit in your room.
Yeah.
They took my door once. Do you remember that? They took my door.
I didn't get to that point. What's hilarious though is like when you get to that point and you're like, yeah, I was meaning to read these books anyway, bitch.
I wanted to rearrange my room anyhow. Anyway. When I was a small kid, like when I was in the first bedroom, so I was like pretty small.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are.
We're live?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'd get grounded or whatever, sent to my room, and I would move my bed up against my door. Leave me the fuck alone then.
Now, what you gonna do now?
And then I would, in pencil, on the back of my headboard, be like, I hate my mom today.
Hey, one time I had blocked my door, and then my mom was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, why can't I open this door?
Did you? And so my mom was like, are you blocking the door? And I was like, no.
No, you're just weak.
No. You must not know how to open doors. Ever since you took my boombox away, you just forgot how to open doors. So.
And so then she went and got a screwdriver.
I'm telling you. Oh, I'll take your door.
I had my chair against the door. It was like a big back chair. Mm-hmm. And so then I moved it back because I realized what she was doing. Yeah. And so I pushed it back, and then I got like in the chair, and I was just chilling. And then she came through the door, and I was just sitting there. I was like
a villain waiting for you, petting their cat.
Opening a Bible. Yes, mother.
I've been waiting for you, mother.
How can I help you, mother?
I've been in here reading. Hey, T. T subbed again 27 months in a row. That's insane. Thank you. Appreciate you always.
We love you.
We do love you. She had her son put a nice like appreciation post up for her, and I commented, I'm like, I also love T. I also love your mother. She's one of my favorite humans.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you don't. But yeah, to play that little mind game, I was like, I got you.
We're shits.
Oh, she was super hot because she was looking at me like, bitch, I know you was blocking her.
That's stupid. This is why I don't have kids. Emotional turmoil. Like, I'm already, like, I don't need it. Like, and I just know that our mom was like, just like, God, I can't wait for you to have fucking kids, you
How
bitch.
many times do you think we like thought we were getting away with shit by lying? But mom and dad were so like,
I'm just not even gonna
whatever,
do
dude.
it.
And we're like, yeah, we did it. We got one over that time.
I definitely did it that time.
They have no idea. And
They were
meanwhile,
just
like,
so
yeah,
tired of it.
Of course.
They were so, anytime, it was so funny. Like, I would go tell on my brothers for something, and my mom would just be so, like, she'd be like, well, go tell him to shut the fuck up then. Like, she was just so, I'm not getting up for this.
My stepdad, I remember when he snitched on my brother because he was about to grill out, and he had stuck his alcohol in the freezer to like make him some drinks while he was like grilling and shit, because we were having people come over, and then his alcohol froze.
What's that mean? And not supposed to do that.
Correct.
Well,
It didn't click to my mom, and I didn't get why he was mad. I was a little kid.
what?
But 2 people in the house got it.
Slushies sound delicious.
Basically, my brother had been like refilling the dark alcohol with like tea.
I've done that. But it was, I always did vodka. Vodka was easy. And then it froze. That's how we find out. Did we, how was Thanksgiving after that? What happened after
You know what it's like to have plans for some shit? And that's super bogus, because he wasn't even supposed to be drinking, but yeah. Like, he was 16. Damn. He was like 16, 17.
Whoops. Kara is sipping red wine. Ooh, classy. That is classy. And
what type of red wine?
Smoking papaya kush.
Ooh.
That sounds delicious.
It does.
I do love me a good papaya strain.
Yeah.
Real good.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to have to get a papaya strain.
Revolution usually has like a papaya. It's a papaya type of strain. I don't remember.
Have you ever had papaya juice?
Papaya is fucking disgusting, isn't it?
The juice is not disgusting.
I'm pretty sure. Is it papaya I have in my freezer right now to put in smoothies? Because it's really good for you. It just tastes terrible.
Well, yeah, it's better. Honestly, warm. It has a interesting texture. Mm-hmm. But it's good in a lot of stuff. But the juice is fire. The juice is really delicious, especially with a good cognac. Yeah.
Am I thinking of the right thing? Hold on. I've had to papaya is like terribly disgusting to cut too. It just smells bad, doesn't it? Am I thinking of the right thing? Maybe not. We'll see. Yes, I am thinking of the right thing.
Yeah.
Those seeds, like, they make it look so like nice. That's like gooey as shit. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's hard to like peel, but it's really good for you, unfortunately.
And the juice is fire. Once again. And growing up like in Aurora, because like the juice is popular with, I didn't start drinking it until like all my Mexican homies was like, oh, here's some papaya juice. I'm like, what's up? Papaya juice.
Yeah. Papaya.
All right.
Papaya strains are pretty good.
Yeah. I got a for real.
Why you smoke?
Why I smoke.
Ooh, tell me about it.
Then I'm gonna get this off my chest because you guys know I don't like talking inside baseball comedy bullshit. Right?
Me and Tim.
Holy shit. What's up?
I don't. But I'll say this much. I've been seeing like a lot of like predominantly white dude comics complaining about like, oh, like what it looks like for stage time for them and how people are like, because of, having to have a person of color or somebody from the LGBTQ community or something like that, that there's not enough space for them, and that, you know, blah, 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 blah. And here's the thing I want to say to you and to the other people who are like in that mindset. Did you ever think that the possibility of it could be that you're not funny?
Because the last I checked, there's plenty of 5 white dudes on a show going on
tons.
all over this place. Like they're all over.
Gosh.
I can't throw
Like,
a rock without
There's a
anyone.
flyer, and I'd be like, oh, it's good to see my friends booking this show with 5 white dudes. Love that.
Yeah, the implication that all those other people got on the show because of some otherism, not because they're actually funny.
Funny, yeah.
It's like, dude, like that is so to those white dudes, let me tell you, you're competing with other white dudes. Like, for real.
Yes.
Like there is,
And there are so
many. So like, go talk to them. Yeah. Why are you looking at, like, we trying to figure out why there's so many white dudes as well?
This makes sense as to why there's like so many new shows being produced by just like white dudes who are just booking their friends.
Yeah.
Other white dudes.
Yeah.
Who are like, it's really hard to
It's
be
really
a white
hard
dude
to
in
be
comedy right now.
It's like, bro, relax. Trust
I'm
and
just so
believe.
sorry that other people are given opportunities. I definitely pride myself, and I feel like the show that you produce is the same way, in always booking not a lineup of just all white dudes. Like, you have to.
But here's the other thing too. Some of y'all need to understand, you're not funny. Let's go there.
That's so true.
Comedy is subjective, but some of y'all are just out there trying to appease your homies, trying to get on their bullshit ass shows.
Yeah.
Like, dog, like, stop it. Stop it. Like, because I don't like talking about this shit on the actual pod, but I'm so tired of hearing. And what's wild is they'll tell me, and they'll be like, hey, KB, can you believe? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Who are
you talking to? Yeah.
Like, what? Like, no, I don't think that at all.
This is not a subject I'm going to sympathize with you on.
Yeah. While I shit it all over your bullshit ass set any fucking way. like if we keep it at 100, and I'm not even trying to be that type of asshole, but for real, a lot of y'all are not hitting it like that. Your comedy is not there. So work on that.
Yeah.
Be undeniably funny, just like I tell everybody, regardless of whatever their race, gender, whatever.
Sexuality.
Be undeniably funny. Be so funny that they like, man, fuck it. If we need a white dude on the show, that's the white dude we getting.
Right.
That's my advice for y'all.
Yeah.
That's my advice for y'all. Like,
I want to give you a shout out, KB, just for recently, at my open mic, dealing with. You ended up having to deal with the guy that was talking all night.
Oh, that buddy.
That buddy. And you handled it so well. That guy was such a turd.
Shout out to Brando.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, my bartender was not thrilled about that. She was not thrilled.
Yeah.
So that is something. If we don't work at an establishment, it's not our job to toss somebody out of that establishment. But I was like, damn.
Getting reps in. Shit.
Shout out to Brando.
Well, not to get inside baseball, on the inside baseball.
It's okay. Pre-show, it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm actually aware that the night before, Brando went to an open mic, went with another comic. It was at a club, so he bought his 2 $5 bottled waters and waited patiently in the back and ended up going up like 28th. And as soon as he went up, apparently a random audience member came in, sat front row, and immediately was heckling Everybody.
Jeez.
And not even, remember when I got heckled in Lamont and the dude, like, I didn't even touch the microphone yet and the dude was already like roasting me. It was one of those things where like he did not even get a joke in. And the guy was like, oh, you look like so-and-so, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he ended up kind of, going back and forth with that guy. He was venting this to me before the open mic
and then that
Tuesday.
happened.
So he took it, like he went up during his set and immediately was like, dude, shut the fuck up. I am not fucking around with you today.
Yeah,
he did.
Shut it down.
He did.
Well, and that was the thing. I was very frustrated because that man was sitting right behind us.
Yeah.
And he kept talking. And at one point I turned around and I was like, hey, man, shut up.
No.
You're being so loud.
Yeah.
And he goes, seriously? Are you for real? Come on, man.
It's a comedy
This is a comedy show.
And here's my side note to this whole thing. To the other thing of, I'm just going to say this shit and I'll shut the fuck up about comedy shit. Because nobody really gives a fuck. But
honestly.
For real. But I just have to say this into the ether somewhere. As comedians, yes. Film your shit, yes. Put up the interactions. I get why you're using crowd work so you don't burn your material. Because you guys are learning that once you burn your material, then people start showing up for your shows and then they start yelling out your punchlines and shit. It does become a little haphazard, which means that you have to write faster and then you're releasing shit. I totally sympathize. I totally understand. I knew that. That's the reason why I haven't done it. Anyways. So what you're doing now is you're putting up crowd work. Here's the issue with that. You're doing two things at once. One, all right, you are teaching the audience to not come to your show for you or your material, but to be heckled
by you, to be roasted by you, to be talked to be part of the show.
And they get agitated when you try to do material.
Yes. What the fuck is this? This is not what I've watched on TikTok. You do?
So there's that. Also, this is reinforcing to an audience that they think there's two things that's happening with the audience. You have people that's like, I just want to go and laugh, but I don't want to be the show. So now people don't want to sit up front. They're trying to avoid making eye contact. Most people just want to go to a show and laugh.
Yeah.
As a comedian, that's our job, is to go up there. We're the entertainment for the night. You ain't never seen Star Wars pause the movie and be like, so how are my Jedi Masters out there going on tonight? You've never seen that.
Yeah.
Because it's there to entertain you.
Yeah.
All right? So stop making the audience the entertainment. They're there to be entertained. And so, like, there's that side of the audience that doesn't want you to interact with them. And then there's the other side that's like, oh, because I saw this clip and they posted it and it got likes and it got views, I'm going to be a part of the show. Yeah. And now I'm going to heckle throughout and let's see if this becomes, like, a thing. So now you've done two things at once. So, like, think about that while we're out here, in this fucking comedy game. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I want to say about, that was a side note off of the heckle bullshit. Like, honestly, and this is the God's honest truth, I know as comedians, we do the, hey, how are you doing tonight? Who has da-da-da-da? I get all of that shit. But to the audience, I want you to understand something. A majority of the time, the amount of years, tears, blood, sweat, money, all the shit that we have put into it for free. Before we get to the stage that we're performing in front of you, we didn't do all that shit for you to interrupt. We actually have an act that we have worked on.
Yeah, that's part of the thing.
That we actually want to present to you because it's so good. So don't interrupt it. That's like going to watch a fucking play and then you're watching it and you're like, hi, see, this is and it's like, yeah, we know it's really good because it's up there on stage.
Yeah, it's happening right now. So in the same room as us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, KB you don't get to come out to my mic all the time. So it's a treat for me when you're there. I'm very happy when you're there. And you were in the middle of a joke that I don't know that I've heard because I think it was brand fucking new.
Yeah.
And the dude interrupted it. And after all of this interaction, you can't just jump right back into the joke.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
so then you just have to, well, I guess this set is going to be me talking to the crowd then.
Yeah. And the other thing is like, for the people who fuck up and they be like, all right, I'll be quiet now. Well, all right, thanks, finally. Yeah. Now I have to restart. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Can I tell you, so last week was Halloween, and Tim wasn't there. And so it was just me, and I'm going over shit, and I'm talking, a bunch of my coworkers are there, and they're younger, and they didn't know my costume. They didn't know who Rainbow Bright was, which that's valid.
Valid, yeah.
And so I'm just like, it just feels awkward. Like, I'm like, because my one coworker was like, you're a bright light? And I'm like, nope, not that toy. So I'm just like, so I was talking about that on stage during like the rules and shit. And I was like, it just sucks, like, when you're getting old enough that, like, the younger people don't get your costume references.
Yeah.
And this lady, she was, like, with her boyfriend or husband. She's like, I know that's right. Like, she was like, that's, yep, I get that. And the man she was with was like, don't do that. Stop it. Stop talking. And he was, like, doing that at, like, you know, the gritted teeth and everything. And I saw it happen. Like, and I was like, nope. She's fine. I'm like, we're talking. Yeah. I'm like, we're getting it all out now, which brings me to my first rule of keep your table, you know, but I was just like, okay. And then throughout the night, there was a woman who kept talking through everybody's shit. And I was like, maybe I should have let that happen. And then I realized it wasn't even her. Oh. It wasn't even her. It was the mother of a regular that comes in all the time. Which was pretty funny. But I was like, oh, this is awkward. It was awkward.
All right. I'm sorry. I had to say that into somewhere.
I get it.
That is somewhere that somebody can hear it. That's all. I just had to say that because like that is just, it's just incredibly, vacuous to have that perspective. And if you're walking around with that perspective, you may need to expand the people you're around, you know? So.
I agree. I have,
there's so many, this scene is so, like, the Chicago suburb scene is so fire. Like, it's so dope.
Oh, it's good, yeah.
It's, like, it's a really fun scene.
It is. Do you want to... I'm going to let KB do her words. And then we're going to start the show probably. Trying to think if there's any, like, super good reasons why I smoke other than the usuals. No, just regular shit. I think, like, a lot of shit, but shit I can't bitch about, you know, on the podcast.
You didn't see what I wrote, did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Would you tell me the truth?
I would tell you the truth.
You would tell me the truth?
I would tell you the truth.
Okay. I like that Sterling, when it was like, layer has been sent out.
He said that? I didn't even pay attention.
I leave him out red.
All right. Adele?
Thanks for the assist.
Yes, appreciate you. T is smoking purple Urkel. Delicious. Not drinking today. I feel that. Except I just turned in my words and also KB's words. So who knows? I might be drinking today.
I think
I was pretty good too. I wasn't mean. What do you think, Tim?
Yeah, you guys. I think you guys were nice.
Sweet. I'm just gonna start saying words. I did see him, and I'm gonna say him over and over again.
Okay.
Just kidding. I don't know what it is.
Well, regardless.
Irregardless.
Let's get this party started in 5, 4, 3.
Hell yeah. 'Cause boredom is just torture. It is. KB and Aimee have just what the doctor ordered. Pull up
up but share. It's a happy corner.
Why was it so abrupt?
What the fuck is up? It's KB.
And Aimee.
And
Timmy.
Welcome back, Timmy.
Thanks. It's good to be back.
We have the lovely Adele, my future sister-in-law, in the audience today.
at the happy corner. And we got the chat. What up, y'all?
What up, chat? Happy you are here. Happy to be back. We had last week off. It was Halloween-y weekend.
How many trick-or-treaters did you have?
6.
Yeah. Hey, the kids this year was like, no. Nah, we not doing it.
Dude, it was like, I looked out the window at one point and I was like, it is like snowing.
We had every single, like, element
Yeah, in one day.
In one day on Halloween.
Yeah, it was snowing 1 second and then like super sunny.
Yeah.
It literally, the sky opened up right at 4:00 when trick-or-treating started. It
For
was
like an
wild.
hour.
It was wild.
Yeah.
And I just casually got ready because it was a Tuesday, so I had the open mic. Just casually got ready while also handing out candy. But I bought a lot of candy. Our roommate Nick bought a bag of candy, like from Walgreens. It was a smaller bag. And then I went and bought like one of those like $25 bags and then like a $17 bag.
Did you return them?
No. Most of it's actually gone between my roommate, Tim and Adele, walked in today and he's like, sorry, we have new house rules, and like shoved the candy in their faces and was like, you have to eat some.
That didn't happen to me.
But I did.
I didn't get any candy shoved in my face.
Oh, well, that's on Nick. That's his problem. He did that. So
It's a little racist, Nick.
Damn.
I found out Nick today calls us Italians, which I'm like, you have to move out. Italians. Where is Italy at? Tell me. Anyway, but yeah, every kid that came to the door, I was like, you take as much candy as your little hand can grab. One handful. Grab as much as you can. Because I knew it was going to be. See, they're eating candy right now.
Oh, Adele just don't pull out candy.
Adele was the first one to get candy. Tim didn't even know about it yet. Tim was like, okay, I'll grab some. And he's like, no, now. Tim's like, okay. I'm so sorry.
And I was like, even though I'm Italian?
Even though you're Italian. Did you have any trick-or-treaters?
That was going to be my 2 truths and a lie.
Oh.
Oh, well, okay, then we won't
Well,
go down
never
that.
mind.
Never
Here's
mind.
why I asked. Because while you were gone, I was running an open mic. And I said, Timmy can't be here tonight because he's gonna pass out candy to trick-or-treaters even though he lives in an apartment.
Ouch.
It got a good laugh.
I'm glad.
And then when it was weird. I just wanted to tell you this. When I got paid, I was like, ooh, I don't have to split this or nothing. And one of the comedians was like, don't worry, I won't tell Tim. And I was like, why would that matter? Why would Tim get paid for tonight? This is my money. You can tell Tim I said that. So if someone says that to you, it's true. I didn't say that.
I will say this. I lived for like just a few years. My dad lived in a apartment complex building. Like, you know, I think it was like 5 floors. They did have.
If you coordinate, if you guys, it happens. It can happen.
They did have for Halloween where essentially you just went to the building up the stairs and then.
I mean, honestly, if it was a Halloween like we just had, that's fucking great. You don't have to go outside.
Honestly, yeah. Well, I didn't think like when you said you were going to hand out candy, I was like, well, you live in a nice, like you could just hit every apartment on your way and almost kind of be done.
Yeah. They're all like right on the same level.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not.
Okay. Well, we won't talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Good.
It's a very sensitive topic for me. Did you dress up?
I had a skull mask that had these like lights in it, and you press the button and they like lit up.
Fancy. Adele, did you dress up? No. No. It seemed like she was going to be like, Yes, I was. And then she was like, no. I get up.
You dressed up for the pumpkin patch.
The pumpkin patch.
And she had these cute little like deer horns.
Oh yeah, the deer. That was very cute. Yes, that was cute. Did you dress up at all?
No, not this year.
You know what's crazy is all my memories pop up on Facebook, and there's so many. We did so many.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, we did like Wayne and Garth.
Yeah, which my girlfriend was like, "Why do you just randomly have this
Wayne's World hat?"
And I was like, "Oh,
why do you have this Wayne's World hat and this Alice Cooper shirt?
I'd have been like, because I grew up in Aurora.
What's the problem?
We were issued them.
Yeah, they were city issued.
I like that they had the car.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, and then we did Daria and.
Okay, so it's so funny. My sister texted me. She was like, "Hey, do you remember this show called Daria?"
Yeah, girl, I was Blaria for Halloween.
And that's exactly what I said.
That was my favorite.
I sent her the picture and I was like, yeah, like, she's like, because she's working on a pilot, and she was like, in this class, and she was like, they said that the tone of my pilot is very much
like Daria?
Yeah.
Love it. Already love it. Good job. Don't even have to see it.
We're old people.
Daria grown up.
So.
I love that. I love Daria.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite costume that we did.
Yeah, I think that was one of my faves too. Yeah. I still wear that hoodie too.
Yeah. It was a good look.
Yeah.
You're a good Daria.
Yeah. And then now I normally, I'm a little disappointed in myself, but I also had a sinus infection. So I didn't do shit. I was so mad because it's like my favorite day, but it was also a shitty day.
It was a shitty day.
And then my sinuses were bad.
Oh, that weather was gonna fuck anybody up. You know?
Yeah.
That shit sucked.
I end up going home, taking a shower, taking a whole bunch of medicine, and crashing.
Knocking out.
Yeah.
I'm glad you feel better.
Yeah.
Sinus infections are no joke.
Yeah.
Jim. That's me. I'm a bully. I'm Jim. Yeah. Yeah. I did my Rainbow Bright costume, which was a bad costume for when it's cold out. It was short. But I made it work. I did pretty good.
Yeah, that's always the thing with the women with the sexy costumes. I'm always like, baby, especially in the Midwest, why, you know it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold, so like, all right, so you have to, and I should have did this before, but keep this jewel in your mind if you are going to dress up sexy. Get you the most comfortable shoes if you're going to dress up. I'm not saying get bunk-looking shoes. I'm just saying get comfy shoes that you can maneuver in and all of that. Because when it's cold, the last thing you want to be doing is weebling and wobbling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah. I wore a nice pair of boots, and also the Rainbow Bright costume comes with rainbow leg warmers. I did say for the people that were too young to get the Rainbow Bright costume, I'm like, I just look like a really supportive like aunt who bought out the LGBTQ section at Target.
Yeah.
I support you, honey.
Hey, do you remember, man, this might be it. All right. Do you remember when Rainbow Bright was primarily like rave culture shit?
I do.
Okay.
Like when it turned into that. Yeah. I do remember.
Like there's certain things where
I feel like Strawberry Shortcake was kind of in that mix too.
Like so were Care Bears.
Yes. Yes. You are correct.
My Little Pony took a weird left.
It got too sexy for me. Too sexy.
But no, like all of that shit became a huge part of like rave culture. I remember when that was like, you know,
the pacifiers.
You got the colorful Rainbow Bright. Like I said, it's gonna be Rainbow Bright, Care Bears, like you said, Strawberry Shortcake Crew.
That was also my girl. If I can find a strawberry shortcake costume, that'll be the next one.
What else? What else was part of that? Yeah, drugs.
I told you the lore of my Rainbow Bright costume is I was
ecstasy.
I was Rainbow Bright when I was a kid for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it was a hand-me-down costume. I only just found out when I posted that the woman that gave me that costume made that costume.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, that makes it so much more meaningful.
Yeah.
And the fact that I dressed up as it she was like, oh my God.
Dude, those kids back in the days who parents made their costumes every year, I was like, dang, like, you know, like, because my parents, like, maybe after like 6 years old was like, hey, go ahead and figure it out yourself.
Tell us a costume that Dad made for you. Or
that Dad made?
Yeah.
Dad's go-to is the homeless guy.
I was about to say hobo.
Homeless guy, Vaseline.
He would go straight to the fireplace, right?
Yep. Sit on the face, Vaseline, coffee ground beard. Go grab a stick out from the yard.
Bandana.
Yeah, little bindle. But you remember Mom's friend made us those fucking amazing Ninja Turtle costumes.
I was going to say,
That's
y'all
right.
had the Ninja
And
Turtles.
dude, she was crafty as shit.
Yeah.
And she had, she gave us the bands for every color Ninja Turtle so we could be different turtles.
Oh, you
every
could
year.
change them out.
Yes.
Wow, bro.
Yeah. The shell was like a really nice paper mache with these straps to like the front. Like, dude, those were.
Oh my God, that makes it so much more meaningful now that John, that was like his first costume or nephew. I didn't even put that together.
Oh, I'm sure Craig did that on purpose.
Oh my God, this family is full of wholesome moments. I can't fucking handle it.
But yeah, dude, them kids, I'm like, damn, because my parents would be like one year, I just grabbed my football jersey and the replica helmet, and then I just took my knee pads and strapped them around my arms and put like cushioned them, like tissue underneath. And I was like, football player? And my mom was like, good to go. She didn't give no shits about like, oh, my daughter's dressed as a football. Nope. Gave no shits. You figured out your costume.
Yeah.
I didn't have to buy shit. So that's...
Listen, I bought my Rainbow Bright costume with my adult money, and it hurt. It hurt me. Yeah. And I was like, I get it. I get it. I could have just bought like a blue dress and got some rainbow shit and called it a day, but like I bought the costume.
Yeah.
That I wore one time, and now I have to wear it for 3 years to make it worth it. You know? One of the comedians at the open mic was like, I like your costume. What are you? Wonder Woman? And I'm like, yup.
Bruh, what
I did this thing where I was like, hey, I asked all of you to dress up and you didn't. I was going to give you 6 minutes. I'm still going to give you 6 minutes, but you have to make up a costume on the spot of what you are.
Yeah.
So everybody who didn't dress up. But then I had one who was like, I'm Andrew Tate. And I'm like, ew, get the fuck off my stage.
Never mind. I hate this
I
rule.
hate this rule.
Everyone shut up. You get 5
2
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
Luckily, dude only did 1 minute and 45 seconds.
So he really took advantage of that 6th
So really all he said was, I'm Andrew Tate. And then he said, what are you, Wonder Woman? And I said, yep. And he's like, that's all my time. He didn't even riff on it.
Did you want him to, though?
No,
Okay,
I didn't even want him there.
Hey, you know what?
Thank you.
No, he could have been like, are you Wonder Woman? Because I wonder why women won't talk to me.
That would have been the best joke, honestly. Shout out to David Sitko.
Timmy, because you're clever.
Yes,
he's not there.
Not. The end of the mic, I'm so sorry to talk about that. The end of the mic was like just 3 comedians that were like, oh, okay. And we were having a good night. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then shout out to our boy David Sitko, who always closes it out and just like brings everything back together. And
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Halloween only feels like Halloween leading up to Halloween. And then the day of just doesn't feel like it.
It's not hitting anymore.
It's not hitting the way it used
Halloweening ain't Halloweening how it's supposed to Halloween.
Well, Adele and I were talking earlier about how, like, it's being said that, like, the trunk or treat really had an effect on trick-or-treating this year. Because everybody did the stupid trunk or treat shit.
Okay. Can we just have this conversation really quickly about the trunk or treat shit?
I would love to.
Why is it okay to do this through the trunk? Like,
doesn't that seem sketch as shit?
Wait, hold on. I'm not opposed to trunk or treats before motherfuckers write in and come for me. I don't know why. And I get and you know what? I'm tired of having to have a caveat before I say some shit. Fuck them. I don't like trunk or treats. Here's the reason why, because, like, y'all trying to make it sound like it's fucking safer, and it's not.
It's not.
It's not any safer, dude.
I am literally telling my children not to take candy from strangers in cars.
Yeah. And then you're like,
but I'm
hey,
like, but today?
What if a motherfucker just roll up with a car?
Oh, I'm doing trunk or treat. You want to participate? Just going to shove that kid in the trunk. You fucked up.
Like, let these... I don't know. You can do the trunk or treat and the trick or treat.
Also, listen, if kids don't want to do the trick or treat anymore, that's fine. Let us know. The adults will do it. I'll do it.
Halloween. Okay. You say.
You gotta watch the pre-show.
You saying that makes me get to the point of this. Is that Halloween is starting to become for rich people. Like, for real. To where, like, the whole idea of what it is, the panic and scare of it, of like, oh, well, your kids is going and they don't know and da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da. And I'm like, dude, like, you keep making, like, the fear that you're trying to drive into, like, shit like trick-or-treating is kind of wild because it's like, y'all don't do that for nothing else? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like how many incidences really happen on Halloween? And then look at, like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, looking at it.
That's what I want to know. How many instances of, like, razor blades and candy? Zero? How many instances of somebody, a drug dealer, giving out fucking ecstasy to children?
None.
There's more parents who just got into weed, who are just leaving their shit around.
Yes.
Than it is. Do you get what I'm saying?
Or
like,
they're fucking mushroom bars.
Yeah.
Do you think your child is not going to want to eat that chocolate? They don't know there's fucking hallucinogens in it. It's in their own home. It's in their own fucking home. The killer is inside the house.
But the other thing is like, a lot of kids would be like, why the fuck am I going to go out to get candy when you bought candy? Like, that's how these kids now think. Like, wait, so you want me to go out in the cold and all this other shit, collect candy, come back to the crib with candy, but you've been handing out candy to other motherfuckers who've been going out in the cold.
Right.
To get
I got candy right here.
Candy.
I'm going to set up my children's trick-or-treat area and then the adult trick-or-treat area, where if the adults stop by, I'll be like, you want an edible?
Yeah.
You want to get high for this walk?
I seriously am. I think I'm going to start hosting. Once I get my place, I'm going to host a Halloween bash every year.
Yes, I love that. I used to do the Halloween bash. I haven't done it in years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild time.
Yeah.
It was the before times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just kind of lacking.
Yeah, but also the other thing about that too is that is not a holiday you want on a weekday.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, could we just agree to make it
the last Saturday?
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. We're not interfering with anything.
The thing is,
everybody's available. Our trick-or-treating hours here was 4 p.m.
But it is, I will say this on the flip side. It is technically like a religious holiday.
What? Like, I know religions don't participate. I understand it's also a pagan holiday, yeah?
Yeah. And so all of our religious holidays are pagan holidays. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, it's like with, like Halloween is like international. So if you think about it, like you have All Saints Day.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, it's not just Halloween. It's like a succession, depending on where you're at, of holidays.
Yeah.
So being like, oh, we just gonna do it on this day, well,
interfere with.
Not quite, because technically it's a holiday.
It's
of
that
many.
day. But can we just do the celebratory trick-or-treating part of it on not a weekday? Because
some cities have gone to that.
Yeah.
Where it's yeah.
Halloween on a Tuesday is weird.
Yeah.
Shout out though, October did have a Friday the 13th. I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you got to choose your battles now.
We should have just done it that day.
Yeah.
That would have been spoopy. I would have liked it.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have been home. It wouldn't have mattered.
All right, so let's talk about this since Halloween is over real quick. I know we got to get to, wait, are you, Timmy, do you have a thingy today?
Food for us, Timmy?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, because I just wanted to get to this, then we can, I just didn't want to extend
you're
talk
good.
too long or whatever.
You're all good.
But, no bullshit. I was up, it was Tuesday night. I had woke back up because I had gotten high after taking medicine, whatever. Grabbed some water, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna look at a video right quick or whatever. I was on YouTube scrolling for a second, and no bullshit, the first commercial was ding 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 ding, and I was like, it's November 1st at like 4 something
in the morning,
and the commercial is already Christmas.
Yeah,
they flipped the switch
immediately. I had to do some Halloween stuff. Me and my friends do a Halloween gift exchange like it's Christmas, you know. And we picked the names really late in the game. And so I hadn't bought anything, so I had to go like the day before Halloween. And every aisle of any store I went to was like a quarter Halloween, 3/4 Christmas. There was a lady changing it as I was shopping.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were ready.
Yeah.
They were prepared.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you're not even leaving out like the fall. Like there's still fall,
still autumn
decorations.
Yeah, like there's a whole ass.
Some people will only decorate fall. Yeah.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
She doesn't do Halloween.
Yeah.
She does autumn.
Does your mom have a specific thing? Tim knows why I'm asking this. A specific thing that she likes, like that she decorates a bunch of that thing. Like fall, she has a shit ton of pumpkins.
Yes. So it depends on what season. So
okay,
she changes
what's her
themes? All right. So the past couple of years for her themes for Christmas, it's been like blue and whites and like silver.
She's so fucking classy.
And then
that's like classy ass Christmas.
That is a classy.
Fucking love that.
Yeah, that's super classy.
And snowmen. She doesn't do the Santa-y.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Santas.
But she loves snowman stuff.
Okay, snowman. I love how you say that.
Yeah,
snowman stuff.
Yeah. For fall, she'll do like a pretty pumpkin, different colors. She has to have her scarecrow.
Love it.
And she does wreath for every season.
She's got a wreath thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
But yeah, and I do like the silver, white, blue theme. That
gorgeous.
Yeah. It looks really cool.
Her mom's got a gnome thing.
This is new.
This is new.
Newer, yeah.
Because it was a Santa
Gnomes
thing,
are
I feel
cute,
like.
Though. I like gnomes.
Well, and gnomes are any time of year.
Yeah.
She's got a gnome for everything.
Yeah.
It's like the 12-foot tall skeletons. She kind of just dresses it up for every season.
Like the goose that you have on the front porch.
Oh my God, the neighbors used to have one of those.
And you dress them. I know, like I have a couple friends that are like, it's official. I'm an adult. I have a goose.
Oh my goodness.
I have the outfits.
Really?
Yeah.
I never once was like, gotta get a goose.
Gotta give it. Well, Grandma had a goose. You remember Grandma had a goose?
Grandma
had a goose.
Grandma had a goose.
She was a goose grandma.
I used to have to, she was a goose grandma. I used to have to change her goose for her.
I like the people that has the gnomes and the mushrooms. And the
the little
and stuff.
I think that's adorable.
Yeah.
It's very cottage core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
I think so.
Oh, because it's all my hippie stoner druggy friends
Is that
like
is that right?
Is that really cottage core?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have.
I'm a little bit into that style, but still like to be creepy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get that, right? Yeah. It's because it's very like I'm a more of a cutesy creepy girl instead of like a creepy horror scary girl. You know, so like I like
just
the
made
little.
me think of Kat Von D.
Ew, what?
No, sorry.
Now you're the bully. I'd rather you hit me.
Can we go back to the physical abuse?
The mental one hurts me too much. Yeah, my mom likes the gnomes a lot, which
I
is,
like gnomes.
They're cute, and honestly, when she goes through these phases of having things like this, it's easy to buy her gifts.
Yeah, I love it. My mom collects cake plates, and she collects tea kettles, like little.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute. But she was into a Santa thing. She's got a lot of Santas from different parts of the world too.
She got a black Santa?
I think she does have a black Santa. Yeah. I think she has a couple black Santas. If you want to get her another black Santa, she wouldn't be. Get her a black gnome, would you?
I actually. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she has.
She does not have a diverse. It's just old men. It's old white men.
Well,
Yeah.
culturally where it's from. That
sure.
makes sense.
But we can. It's a different time.
There's a Snoop gnome.
Perfect. I have a
Snoop on the stoop.
Snoop on the stoop right
The
here.
fucking highlight of Christmas last year.
Okay, not me showing up when nobody thought I was going to be there.
That was cool. I guess.
It was a moment. Also, I came in hot and stole this gift immediately.
Yeah. So everyone's like, "Yeah, you're here," and then they're like, "You."
I realize my reputation in this family now of like, oh God, here comes Aimee. She's gonna steal all the good ones.
Some shit.
The problem is, it's impossible to pin down like what gift is gonna be like the hot one this year.
I know. And you and I sometimes end up buying a lot of the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Lily Rose was working for me this year, last year. Last year. I know how time works. She did really good. She was doing a good job, but I was like, I'm stealing that stoner. She wouldn't know. She wouldn't know to steal that. I'm going to try to replace it this year, I think. Then I feel, that's what happens. Then I feel bad. Everybody makes me feel so guilty for stealing a good gift
Oh yeah.
that I'm like, well,
Yeah.
now I have to.
Well, this year, I've been kind of summoned for our family, wherever we do our Thanksgiving dinner or whatever, to kind of make a note to the family. Last year, there was a ton. So we do you draw a name, you get a gift no bigger than $25.
Right. I feel like I remember this. Did
And-
someone go too much?
No.
Someone went not enough?
No. Everybody went gift cards.
That's
which is
what it was. Yeah.
fucking annoying as shit. So this year I have to press upon people to
Not
because
do
I
that.
didn't give a gift card. Like I had found like a little like cocktail kit,
Okay.
and then I had gotten little bottles of the rocks because during that time they were doing little bottles of his.
You're clever.
And so I was like, oh, you guys can have like a cocktail night,
Mm-hmm.
and it all came out to like $27
Okay.
with tax.
Nice.
And so I was like, it didn't really hit the mark of the pricing, and
Right.
it wasn't a fucking gift card.
Right.
And so, like, that's what I want people to understand is like, get creative with it. Like, you don't have to.
I just don't like, that's like such a last minute, like when I do gift exchange in Sterling's family,
Yeah.
it's like you pick a name, and then with your name are like 3 places you like to shop at, basically. And you get a fucking gift card for that. Occasionally his family does like to get me Malort. So that's why I end up with 2 bottles of Malort for Christmas. But yeah, it's all gift cards. And I love giving gifts. Tim and I exchange gifts usually. And like, I usually like put something together. Like, I don't like and yes, there will be a gift card in it. But it's amongst some other shit.
If it is like hey, here's a $5 Dunkin' gift card for some coffee, along with here's a nug, here's
I like to do practical shit. Like,
I'm like, I know I'm gonna get some cool socks.
Yeah. Yep. Socks, probably a new bowl, maybe a cart. Maybe shit like
I did
practical
that. I put
shit.
some little footies in there too.
Yeah.
It was like kind of like a cocktail night for 2 or whatever.
That's cute.
And it came out to like the same price as just doing. I was like, come on, y'all.
Dude, for $25 you can go to Five Below and put a cute little like package
together.
Like,
Yes.
Here's a bunch of board games. Board game night.
Yeah.
Here's,
Maybe we should do like from here until like Christmas time. Like, hey, here's some affordable places to shop for Christmas with cute gifts, and do a little.
I'll. You know what? My goal is to be done by Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah.
For Christmas shopping.
I'm ready.
So
yeah,
I've already started Christmas shopping because I was like at first I didn't get why my I had a homegirl that used to Christmas shop like in September, and I'm like, this is wild as fuck. Like, why are you doing that? And then my mom was doing it. And I'm like, wait a minute, all the bad bitches that I know.
They're done. They don't want to do shit. And your mom's a bad bitch. She wants to focus on her decorating. Like, she's like, I'm going to make this a classy Christmas. I'm done shopping.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I'm realizing.
I'll have to show you guys her. Sorry.
Yes, no, please.
Her wrapping. Everybody's like, I don't want to unwrap.
It's gorgeous, I bet.
I don't want to unwrap the gift.
Mr. B, master rapper.
Really?
Yes.
Well, he's artistic. So
he's an engineer.
Yeah.
He's but yeah, he's very mathematical. I actually want to get Dad a pre-Christmas gift. Have you seen that wrapping paper thing? You put it around the tube and it cuts it.
Oh,
like
I know
in
what
the
you're
perfect,
talking about.
so you don't have to worry about the scissors and all that. I think I want to get him that. But I think Dad's at a point where he's like, I'm gonna put it in a bag.
He's been getting very like, I'm just gonna throw I'll get one bag with like half
a bunch
my
of
gifts.
shit. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, nope.
Also, if he doesn't have bags, that man will make one.
Yeah.
Out of wrapping paper.
Yeah.
He's a crafty man.
Yeah. Miss Anita gets her wrapping paper to match her tree.
Miss Anita.
It's like
I wouldn't want to open it either. I'd want to leave it under the tree. You know? I bet it looks like it's from a fucking magazine.
Yeah, it does.
Damn.
Yeah, because people are like, oh, do you guys actually open those gifts? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah.
I don't tear it, though.
And she'll be like, oh, just tear it off. Like, and like the fun for her is over.
Yeah.
Once it's like wrapped and she gets the under the tree and the look of it, and you know, and once she's done with it, she's like, all right, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Like, tear that shit
I always thought, to go along with what you were saying, like, I always thought that shopping early and being done with shopping, like, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But I think that I correlated it so much with people who decorate so early.
Yeah.
And I'm like, those are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a decorate before Thanksgiving person. Yeah. Even though I understand the hypocritical nature of that, considering I'm ready to decorate for Halloween in August.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at anybody for it because I get it.
Yeah.
I get being excited about your favorite holiday.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't relate. I haven't decorated for Christmas since I had Huey. Because Huey hated Christmas.
Oh.
He belonged to a mall Santa before me.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I'm like, that would be me celebrating his abuser, and I'm good.
In own life, if we ever see that motherfucker, you
on site,
bro.
On site.
For
hopefully he's dead. Honestly.
Yeah, for real. And pour one out for the home.
Pour one out for Huey. Thank you, KB. I appreciate it. I stared at Huey the whole time. He looks so classy back there.
He does. Look at him.
He's so cute. He looks like he's got the mic to him.
Yeah,
like
he does.
Like I'm expecting a really a good.
Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I understand. I don't get as excited about Christmas. Christmas to me is strictly giving people that I love gifts because that's one of my love languages.
Christmas to me is cooking, hanging around with
Family.
I love the holiday drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I love being drunk holiday season.
A nice mimosa drunk on Thanksgiving.
Oh my
is
God.
Nice.
Like, I love a good cranberry wine drunk. A good, like, oh, my wine buzzes. Get the.
I get a headache immediately.
No,
so
no,
I try to.
No. I gotta give you.
You got me.
I got you on some good
Oh,
wine.
there's a cat in here.
This is
new development. Duperton, I think, has been sleeping in the closet this whole time.
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah. Is he still chilling, sleeping?
Yeah, he just rolled. He just got up to roll around.
Oh.
And lay back down. I should show my cats on here. Since the first time I showed them, they're teenage boys now. Yeah, they are getting fixed on Wednesday.
Good for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Have they been sliding into DMs?
They've been getting a little horny. Yeah,
horny on Maine.
I'm like, please.
But no, that's the. Have you had cranberry wine?
I don't think I have, but I love cranberry. So
all right.
For those just listening that did not listen to the pre-show, I might have happened to mention how abusive KB is to me again. And one of the moments that she touched my arm to tell me something, I just looked at her hand. And she is so self-conscious now. She is like, she keeps wringing her hands together because she doesn't know what to do with her hands when she can't like grab me. Which the grab is fine. I'm just making sure you're not gonna like push me. Sometimes someone gets KB so good that I am out of frame. I
have to pan the camera over.
To move.
You gotta give me some resistance.
I get it. I'm just not expecting it, so I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Mom.
No. Wildin'. But yeah. Do you don't, so you're this year, are you gonna do the Christmas thing?
What? Decorate?
Yeah, are you gonna do a little bit? Since 'cause I know Ahu was a big part of it.
I don't really have any Christmassy shit, and now I have cats, and some of them are young. They would probably try to get on shit, and you know. Yeah. So probably not.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Addie came over to my mom's and saw it last year, and we had this banister that went down, and she had did this garland, and then lit it and decorated it.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah. And but there was these little sparkly things that popped out, and Addie turned to me and she goes, "My cats will fuck shit up."
Saying
like she was like, they would fuck shit.
The boys have been climbing the curtains.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. They get the zoomies so bad. There's just no.
But it's interesting to watch them get like hypnotized with Christmas lights.
Yeah. I don't know how cats see either. I don't know
their
what
eyesight is so dynamic.
It's not like dogs.
Yeah, it's so dynamic that it's like really.
I bet it's pretty overstimulating, to be honest. There's a lot of shiny and moving objects.
It's just kind of like, have you ever been to a festival and just dude?
Like, even if there's a concert with like a laser show, I'm like, whoa, you kind of question what you're seeing. You're like, am I actually seeing this? Like, this is fucking wild. Adele, there's a development, and there's a cat in the closet. I don't know did anybody know that?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Adele knew this whole time. We've all been ignorant.
I wonder if Sterling's out there like, where the fuck is Dupert? Oh, okay. Okay, phew.
Oh, wow. There's a whole bee story going on here.
Yeah.
I'm not even aware
Yeah,
of.
we didn't even know.
Dang.
I'm a little ready to eat a snack.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm going to pack a bowl.
Do that.
Do you need us to clap? Yes.
No way.
He's like, no, I'm just going to go change the laundry room.
That's actually what I asked Adele to do. Like,
Oh. Poor thing. It's so scary down there, Tim.
she's very strong and independent. All right. But yeah, so anyway.
If your hunger's on a budget and you don't know what to do, check out the Dollar Tree Snack Review.
Actually, it's $1.25 now.
I mean the $1.25 Tree Snack Review.
Wow.
We did it.
He wasn't even gone.
That's right, I wasn't. Let's start with these ones, shall we? These are European cookies. These are lemon flavored. Little cookies. We've got.
Do you like lemon flavored things?
Yes.
I do too. One of my faves.
Heck yeah. So yeah, we've gotten these like in our regular everyday lives. We are big fans. We knew we had to come back because we were gone for a couple weeks.
Oh,
So
come back with a vengeance.
we had to come back strong.
Yeah.
So yeah, these lemon cookies we are a big fan of. I think you'll like them too. And to wash those down, funny enough, same brand.
Thank you.
Is this Alani? Is that the brand?
I think it is. Yeah.
So they have this kiwi guava energy
Oh,
drink.
okay.
So we're going to give that a shot here.
First off, I love the smell of these already.
Delicious. Already love them.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the. I'll pass that down. That's for Amy and KB.
Wow, you got cups and ice out there? That's pretty impressive.
No, I actually I need to get more, but I bought a sleeve of cups because I knew I was gonna essentially use them almost every week. And then what I do when I get here is I just fill them with ice and throw them in the freezer.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow. What is the flavor?
It's a kiwi guava, and I'm just gonna spill the beans right now. I fucking love that flavor. That
It's
is
pretty good.
Really good. Duperton is out.
Duperton's like, I heard food.
Yeah. He's like, I heard energy drink, and I was like, I sure could use one of those. But the lemon cookies, I'm not sure how many are in a pack. But man, I fucking love those.
9.
9?
9?
No,
Yes.
in German.
No. Yes. I love these cookies. You could put these in a little gift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. They're fancy. The box is fancy.
They are fancy.
They taste
No
fancy.
one, I don't think anyone would know they're from the dollar store. Here, sorry.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, what is this? European cookies? Is that what it? The
These
brand?
would be, yeah, these are good for a charcuterie board. Which it would make a great gift as your own little charcuterie.
Yeah, they look like they belong on a nice like cookie spread for Christmas.
Those are delish.
Very good.
And try that. Oh, crushed ice. Okay.
Not that's my ice maker. Tim didn't do that. He went in there, crushed the ice, came back. What do you think?
On the Alani? Not one of my favorites.
It's got a weird kick at the end that I don't know what it is. Also, we had that whole discussion about kiwi and how
What is the flavor supposed to be?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I taste either of those things. I like it. I still like it. Yeah. It's got a weird thing, but I think that's just these energy drinks. They're 0 sugar, right?
Correct. It's 0 sugar and 200 milligrams.
Yes, and I'm already drinking one of those. So shit's about to get crazy for me.
So I'll say, all right, the cookies, delicious.
Nutritious, probably not. Delicious, though.
Well, 2 cookies, 160 calories.
Hey, doopy. Hey, doopy.
Bring Doopy up.
6 grams of sugar per cookie.
Look at little dupes.
Look at Doopy.
Duper poopers.
He loves being
He loves it. Dupe is doing this new thing where he will wake me up in the middle.
That little
The little hang.
Yeah.
He will wake me up in the middle of the night and he purrs very loudly for such a small cat. And he just puts his face in my mouth because he wants kisses. He just wants me to give him kisses until he's happy. And it is adorable. He also does this thing. You could probably get him to do it if you pick him up, Tim. But if you pick him up, have him facing you. He does this thing where he puts his paws straight up in the air and puts them behind his head. And then just like moves his ears. And I don't know what he's doing. I have no fucking idea what he's doing.
His name is Duperton. So
But
he's going to have moments
it's so
where he
fucking cute, and I hope he never stops doing it. I think he's just like, I don't know what to do with my hands. But they're getting so big. I took them to the vet last week, and he was like 5.3 pounds, and his brother was 5.2, and Sterling weighed them today, and they're 6 pounds. So more than half a pound in a week.
Same, probably.
Honestly. Look at him. I like how he looked up at you.
Yeah, it was so cute.
They really know what they're doing.
Yeah,
Honestly.
he's suavemente.
Adele's got kitty fever.
Yeah. We'll sneak him in.
Yeah.
He's hard to see. Sometimes he just he looks like a shirt on the ground, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the problem with having a black cat is they're hard to see.
Yeah.
So sometimes you are talking to a shirt. Or you go to pet a shirt. Or you go to kiss a shirt. You're like, what the fuck?
But yeah, the lemon cookies, I'll give.
Oh, yeah.
I was literally gonna be like, "Oh, do you guys want to play 2 truths and a lie?" We didn't even fucking grade this.
Fucking cats. God damn it.
Lemon cookies, I would give the 5 quarters.
Easy 5.
Easy
All
5.
day. 9 cookies,
Yeah.
5 quarters. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Lemon is just, I love lemon.
Act surprised when these show up in your little gift.
Oh,
bag
hell
for
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, I will.
Those are fire. You can flip those a lot of different ways. Use those a lot of different ways. Those would be fire. Some ice cream.
Yeah, you can make a sandwich with a nice like a cream in the middle. Yeah.
And then the Alani for me, it taste is just, man,
It's a little off.
it's a little off. For $1.25 though, a majority of their flavors haven't been funky like that one to me.
Yeah.
So I would give it 4 out of 5 quarters. It's not
fair.
my type of thing, but for the cost and what you're trying to do, yeah, it's a good energy drink.
Oh my gosh, Duperton.
Classic dupe. I'm blaming the hook and the tail.
It is the hook in the tail.
It like catches wires.
It does.
Like nothing else.
He also catches wires. He's very.
The look he just gave me when I said that. He's like, "Excuse?"
Don't talk about my tail. I also am gonna give the cookies 5 quarters. Delicious. Very excited to get them in my Christmas. I will act surprised. I will forget. I'm sure. I'll be like, I've never even heard of these. The energy drink. It's an energy drink, right?
Yeah.
Good. Good, not great. It's not my favorite one. I'm also drinking one that's a blue slush that both of you have tried that you liked,
It's
right?
good. Yeah, very good.
That is good. I'm still going to give it 5 quarters. I think for what it is, that's a good deal for an energy drink.
Yeah.
Especially like how much do you pay for that one how much is a Ghost?
3.
Yeah,
3.
the gas station.
And how
by
many
my house
ounces is it?
329. Yeah.
Yeah.
16 ounces.
Yeah. I got 12 here. $1.25. I mean,
I think the Ghost is the same amount of
caffeine. Yeah, both 200. And that's fine. He's already purring. He loves KB.
Oh my god, I can hear him.
That's crazy. Hi, bud. Now what? He's making biscuits on my shoulder. He does love him some KB. Oh
It's
my
so loud.
God.
Oh, that's so good.
That's some straight purr ASMR right there.
Oh, that was adorable. Oh my God, I can't. How do we go on? But yeah, I'll give it.
Truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. 2 truths. No, I'm just
Oh, I thought
I
we were
was
getting
into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Who's going first?
I don't think Timmy gave his rating.
5 and 5. Let's
5 and 5.
go. Yeah,
Nice.
rock on. Let's go.
Nice.
2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. Refrain. 2 truths and a lie.
Doopy, what you doing in here?
Truths and a lie.
Doopy's gonna tell who's
2
lying.
truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. How many truths?
2.
How many lies?
1.
2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie. Where
Asterisk.
saintly 2 truths and a lie.
Probably out in the living room.
2 truths and a lie.
It might be that we're all
2 truths and a lie.
Maybe we're all lying.
Oh shit.
Tell him.
Here we are.
We
2 truths and a lie.
realize
We bizak in this busy.
we are back. We do realize that this game must come to an end soon.
It is coming to an end soon because we
Yes.
realize that it's been rigged. It has been rigged. It has been mirrored by controversy at the hands of Stankley
Yeah.
and his system.
I thought you were going to say his sister. I'm like, I don't think she has anything to do with it.
Why would I
We don't
bring
know.
I don't know.
It might go all the way to the top.
It might. We don't know.
But Stankley is the top.
Yeah, but the
And the
Stankley,
bottom.
the Stankley system, the Stankley system is flawed.
Yes. Yes. So, I mean, it'll be soon. It'll be soon that this game is over. I think we should just finish out the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. We don't have a board anymore, but I do feel like KB might be dominating.
Why the black person got to be dominating lie?
How do you want me to answer that? I don't know.
I'm just fucking.
We already said the Stankley system is flawed.
Yeah.
We know that.
I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like you're good at determining who is lying.
I don't even really know if we have like an exact scoring system.
No, we don't.
We don't.
It's just that if you fool everybody, you like win more. But like, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
2 truths.
The part where they're just talking.
And a
about it.
lie. 2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, should we all be on our phones or?
Yeah.
I was checking to see if we sent a theme out.
No.
And I realized,
like,
oh, we didn't send
So it's
everything.
just open season, I
Yeah.
feel like.
All right. I feel bad that I did have my. I was like, I don't want to talk about trick or treats. That's part of
Okay.
my 2 truths is a lie.
All right. You want to go first?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, you might be surprised to hear. But we sure did not get a lot of trick or treaters.
I knew it.
We were like so ready. We had the bowl and we were like, let's fucking do this. We had the porch
Standing
light.
by the door.
We were ready.
Mhm.
and we got literally 0 until
Okay.
one little child
Aw.
came up with his mom, a little Spider-Man dude.
Spidey dude.
And I'm just like, look at the mom. I'm like, literally our only trick-or-treater. I'm like, can I just pour this bowl of candy? And she's like, go for it. So we made this little dude's night.
Yeah.
We poured literally all the candy in there. We're like, dude, we bought so much candy, and we're like, okay, this is the candy we'll eat up until, and like this candy is saved specifically for trick-or-treaters. So we just dumped all the candy in.
What did you have?
So we had a couple things from Dollar Tree.
Can I pour this in here? Thank you.
We had a couple like assorted, fruity, chewy kind of things.
Okay.
And then Adele got a couple bags of 100 grand because we wanted to chocolatefy it a little bit. It was greatly missing out on chocolate.
Yeah. And that's your favorite, yeah?
100 grams are fire.
Yeah.
They're different now, though.
I don't
Wait,
like
are
fun
they?
size anything. I think fun size everything doesn't taste as good as the
Well-
real thing.
That's it then.
And Nestle has changed their chocolate recipe. So,
Have you seen the Starburst conspiracy over the last few years?
Is this part of your lie?
No. That's
before we
separate.
go down this
Oh, wow.
damn, you just shut Timmy down.
No, what's the
You want me to hit her?
Yeah, you can have me for that
No, it's
one.
fine. I'll do it after the pod.
What's the Starburst conspiracy?
All the fun-sized Starbursts, the 2-piece Starbursts, people are getting only pink Starbursts out of them.
No,
Really?
Yeah.
That's lies.
For a while, when people would tweet at Starburst, what was it, the first year it happened, they were like, you must have great luck. And now they're like, oh, whoops, you might want to contact.
It used to be hard to get a pink one.
Yeah.
You'd be like 2 orange, 2 yellow, a yellow and a red, which again, I'll eat any of them. Orange aren't my favorite, but like I'll eat any of them. But I would never get a pink. If I got a pink and a yellow, best day of my life. To this day.
Man, I had, growing up, I used to hate when my brother would be around because he'd eat my candy.
It's not nice.
He'd eat it. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I worked hard for this.
I feel like we used to put our candy in a big pile and then kind of go through it.
I definitely remember trading. There's a
Yeah.
lot of trading.
Yeah.
Did you guys have the families where they would go trick or treating and the parent would be like, "There's one bag, just dump all of the stuff." Okay, yeah, y'all are looking confused.
No,
There was a
sounds
few
awful.
families that I grew up with where they had maybe like 2 or 3 kids, and they would just be like, they instead of having their own bag, they would be like, "I'll just dump it in the one bag, like communal bag."
No, that sounds terrible.
No. If my parents tried to institute that, we would be like, no
No.
way.
I honestly don't even remember trick or treating with mom or dad there.
No.
Yeah. I
I
don't think
remember
that was.
from a very young age, Dad being like, hey, don't get murdered.
Yeah.
That's-
stay in the neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember trick or treating with them. I did have a kid. She was like a teenager, which again, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't care how old you are. I'll give
Yeah.
you candy.
Was she in costume? Were they in costume?
Yeah. And she was like, oh, and I told her too, take as much as your hand can hold, like take a handful. And she's like, okay. And she's like, I have a bag for my nephew too. I'm like, okay, take some for your mama. I don't give a shit. Take as much as you want. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, that doesn't, people who are like trick-or-treating for somebody else that's absent, I'm like, shit happens.
Yeah, I don't tweak about that.
It would be a weird thing to lie about, but if you are, good for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get that extra candy.
Hey,
Damn.
did you see the video that went viral of the family that was stealing the whole?
That was fucking terrible. Did you see what happened right after?
No.
The neighbor guy came over and dumped a whole pail of candy in their bowl. It was adults. There was children and adults that swarmed this bowl. And I don't know if you like really paid attention, but the end of it, when the bowl was empty, you heard a little kid, like you saw a little kid look in there and then he goes, oh, as if he did not get any because it was predominantly the fucking parents
Yeah.
who were taking, and it was like good sized candy.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that was like I was like, that's a full size fucking.
And they
Reese's
were
right
like,
Yeah.
They were rummaging.
It
was sick.
That's pathetic. Yo,
I
big
think
grown
what
ass
is
doing
equally pathetic is the only reason I saw that video is because some like right wing people are like, this is what happens when you have open borders. And it's like, what is the relevance
What?
to this at all?
No, I saw that as like I saw it, people just laughing at. Look at these grown ass pathetic ass
Dude,
people.
a fucking Dollar General in the town we grew up in got robbed. And all the comments, Biden's America for you.
Wow.
And I'm like, I forgot that stores only started getting robbed in the last 3.5 years.
Yep. Never been a thing before now. We lived in harmony. Remember?
So anyway, that's my lie. Guys, what if we're all liars?
What if we're all liars, you guys? But yes, the happy ending to that video is the old man from next door
That's what's up to that.
came with it was like a little Frankenstein fucking bag filled to the top with candy. And you see him just look at the camera, the Ring doorbell, and he's just like, and just dumps it in there. And I'm like, what a guy.
Yeah.
Because that's foul. That's really foul that they did that. Anyway, you want to go? You want me to go?
You can go.
Okay. Mine's not really like a Halloween themed, but I had just been thinking about this, and KB always talks about how I've had unbelievable relationship stories.
Oh, here we go.
But it's holiday season. I remember at the time really wanting to leave the boyfriend that I was with. We lived in his grandma's house. It was like Christmas time. It was coming up on Christmas. And I wanted to leave him. And I was about to. And this is so stupid, but like I have to share it. So it's Christmas time. We lived with his grandma, but his mom would come over and do like stuff around the house. So like she went and decorated for Christmas and all the shit, right? In those decorations, she hung up a stocking that she had made for me with my name embroidered on it. And I'm like,
Did you just rip it down?
no, I quit. Well, now I can't leave. So I ended up staying. Luckily, not too much longer because this was the year it was like, December for Christmas. I was turning 21 in January, and I left right before my 21st birthday. So I didn't like wait too long, but I had felt so fucking bad about this stocking, and I didn't want to go to his mom. Well, it was his mom, and it was really nice of her to like do that for me. And I didn't want to be like, Roxanne, I actually want to leave your fucking son.
He ain't shit.
But she knew that. So looking back, I could have just done it.
Well, you know what?
I could have just done it.
Because like them moms would be like, I like what the moms would be like, you should not be.
When the moms like you more. Yeah. Well, and that was the thing. It was both of them. It was his mom and his grandma. And the thing was, at one point, this is not part of my,
not part of your life.
This is not part of my lie. He had, took off on me. Like, literally got on a fucking train and went to Ohio to, like, go try to bang some chicks that he knew, right? And I was like, well, I'm going to go home and obviously move out while he's gone. And his grandma like begged me not to. She's like, we'll kick him out. We'll pack up all his shit. You could take what you want. You stay here. I won't let him live here again. And it's just like, damn, that really sucks when his family loves you more. And they're very excited. Like, no, stay with me. You're the best.
You got to break up with his grandma too.
Yeah.
Like, listen,
God damn it.
I need to see other grandmas.
I need to see other grandmas. I got a grandma. I got a grandma at home.
Yeah.
So that was like the dumbest reason for staying, is like some fucking lady made me a stocking, but pretty pathetic. And yeah, I thought I would share that. At least it wasn't like years. It was like less than a month later I left, but it was because of the fucking stocking. Don't do that. You could put a stocking out, but don't put your name on it. Don't put their name on it.
Put a Velcro name tag.
Yeah, so we can change out. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because otherwise you'd be like, you can find another girl named Aimee that spells it
right
like this.
Yeah, you have to.
I guess.
Yeah, that stocking still exists somewhere.
Or don't put shit on the stocking. Just leave it blank.
Yeah, you know what stocking's yours.
Yeah, just is everybody else has one with a name on it except for the motherfucker who is not.
Yeah, I will say that our family stockings do now have our names on it, but they didn't for a long time. We did that later in life. But we all knew which fucking stocking was ours.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I
But
got
yeah.
Timmy Blaze on mine.
You did
at
write
like
Timmy Blaze on
7 years old.
7 years old. Timmy Blaze.
It's going to be my stage name one day.
Well, my mom said she would have to like count all the stuff in her stocking because there was like a whole bunch of them, and like her brothers would like eat all their shit in like a day, and so they're like
That's wild.
on the prowl looking for.
You know, stockings were like kind of my favorite part of Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just really loved. And then when our mom stopped filling the stockings, which I understand why, because of the material the stockings were made of, like the stitching was on the inside.
Yeah.
So putting stuff in there, it would get stuck. And they were the big long stockings.
Yeah.
So my mom stopped filling them and would just give us like our stocking tied to a Walmart bag. This one's yours. She actually does that, but then makes my dad hand it out like it was him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me and my mom were talking about stockings, Christmas stockings, actually, and then I can tell my truth lie.
My true lie.
My true lie.
And then, and I was like, oh, yeah, what did they put in your stockings or whatever? And she was like, she was like, oh, like, you know, like dried figs, nuts.
Oh, yeah, people
apples,
do that. Yeah, fruit.
Oranges.
Isn't that
like
wild? Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like nutritional treats.
Yeah. Granola bars.
She was like,
Ooh, packets of oatmeal. Stevia.
I was like, oh, that was supposed to have been a carryover from the war.
For sure. Wow. Yeah, no.
Like, because
No.
I realized, like, growing up, that's what my mom put in our stockings until a certain point where we didn't do them. But it was always, like, fruits and nuts and, like, little gummy candies and stuff like that. Not necessarily.
I don't even
like,
remember what was in our stockings when they were in the stockings. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because our stockings now are toiletries. Our stockings are like the best part still. In my humble opinion,
Yes.
because it's everything. You get your new toothbrush.
Yeah.
You get like, you know, Q-tips and floss sticks and toothpaste, mouthwash, body wash, deodorant. Those are our pajama pants.
No,
it's
those
pretty.
are cool.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think like little trinkets, toys, candy, probably when we were kids.
Yeah.
My mom still does. My mom does nuts. She gives us a bag of nuts. She gives us a bag of candy, like chocolate. And then sometimes she bakes.
I am getting into my white lady baking bag this winter.
Yeah?
Oh God. So
Bake with my mom. She'll love it.
one of the things that shout out to the homie Nelly Bob, his mom did growing up, like does every year, is she make a homemade Chex Mix. And let me tell you something, G. When you blowed and you chilling in the wintertime and you got the munchies and you need something salty, that Chex Mix is
hits.
so...
Have they had that? Has he had that at like a past party? It's delicious. The table
Yeah.
and the smoke sessions,
Yeah.
that being in the middle of the table is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'll bring some in. I'm trying to learn how to make some really good homemade Chex Mix.
We should have mom do the oyster crackers. Super simple shit. Delicious snack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what's your lie?
What's all right? My lie is, so yesterday I got picked up by my girlfriend. I'm like, where the fuck are we going? She's like, just chill out. Like, I'm driving. I'm like, all right.
Was it a date night?
No.
Okay.
It was
because
like,
you guys do plan stuff like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it wasn't. We
Nice.
just had our 2nd year anniversary.
Shout
on
out,
the 1st.
Eddie.
Yeah. And so we're like, I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, she's kind of dressed bummy. I'm dressed bummy because I had just worked out.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, it'd be great if we could do it during the day. I'm like, all right, well, like, I'm hungry. I just worked out.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, let's go. We go, pull up. It is a jewelry exchange. It is a jewelry store. And she's like, let's ring shop. And I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, so now I'm trying to play it cool, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, fuck. Like, what do you do in that instance?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not opposed to this.
No, of course not.
But
if I don't, who's proposing to who? Like, I'm wondering, and I don't know. Are you both thinking like I'm gonna pop the question? You know what I mean? Like, there's all these. Who knows?
Yeah. So.
And I love that, but I love that you're doing this together.
Yeah.
I love that.
And so, like, we go in there, and she's kind of like on edge, and the shorty who's helping us, it's funny because, like, I have friends, right, who worked at a jewelry store.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I just assumed it was a lie. Okay.
So, like, I'm like, I get how she's doing this procedure of everything because my homie worked at a jewelry store. And I knew his homie who was a manager. So, like, I was playing it cool or whatever. And so then, you know, I'm, like, putting both of them at ease because, you know, one of them came in a little hot. And one was trying to redirect with just being nice but wasn't answering what was being asked.
Okay.
So, and so we're finally in the mode. Girlfriend is really into looking at sparkly things, which she was not into.
Okay.
She was like, I just want to see what you like. I want to know what you want. Like, you know? So we're going through this whole process and, you know, and I was like, well, I would like to know what you would want. Like, what do you? And she's like, oh, I have this ring already that I really like. Da 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 da. Anyways, so yeah, we went ring shopping. That's the truth lie.
That's so exciting. That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
I believe you.
You do?
I do. You bet. I don't think you would lie about that.
Or would she?
She has been a liar 99.
At this point, it's a numbers game.
The last 5 times she's been the liar, I've been like, there's no way you're the liar again. Am I the liar? Sometimes I have to check.
You had to lie about mom's ring, and I'm like, there's no fucking way you would lie about this. And you did.
And I did.
Guys, maybe we're all true liars.
I do think there might be a possibility that we are telling the truth. If not.
You think everybody is telling the truth?
Yeah, I think it's a possibility. If not, I think it might be Tim.
So basically, what I think's happening is we're all telling the truth.
But also it's Tim.
Wow.
No, I am more leaning towards everybody telling the truth. But if you're going to make me pick one, it's going to be Tim. Because I'm just hopeful that KB's telling the truth. She's been kind of talking about like stuff like this for a minute. You know? What?
Sure.
Okay, is KB just trying to tell me she's the liar? I don't understand what's happening here. Are 2 of you lying?
I don't think he can do that.
I think he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Gross.
No, I don't think it's that. That's too much work.
He's out there, Adele.
He was when.
No, now this is making me think Aimee lying. I don't know. Is he out there? Sterling? Maybe it's 2 out of 3.
Maybe it's none of us.
It's none of us or Timmy.
But it's definitely not me.
It's none of us
So
or
don't
Timmy
even.
or KV.
So don't even think.
That's the only possibility.
Okay, you guys give me your opinions. You both just point at me. Obviously, it's you. I don't know. That's just my input. I know if I'm the liar or not, which is why I'm going to change my answer to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a.
Timmy, what do you think?
I too hope KB is not lying.
Mm-hmm.
But you can
Hey,
hope in one hand and shit in the other, and see
That's
what
right.
gets filled first.
Right.
And also, you be running out of shit to
Talk about?
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Amy's like, no.
Nah. I think I've got
I'm gonna go Aimee. My money's on Aimee.
your money's on Aimee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you fix Huey's picture behind you. It's a little crooked.
I was gonna say, who he's a
sorry.
little.
It's okay. He's in a silly, goofy mood.
He's been laughing with us.
Yeah. Now it's
Crooked.
crooked the other way.
Okay.
Can you get your level out for me?
It's,
It's better.
yeah.
There it is.
Side up a little bit.
We're good. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. 1 vote for Timmy, 1 vote for Aimee.
I'm gonna vote for Aimee.
Okay. So, no votes for KB. So she would get asked first. And then Timmy and then Aimee. KB?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why are you laughing? Son of a fuck. KB. God damn it. Are you lying? You sweet little angel.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. One step closer from getting away with it. Just kidding. I think I might be right. Or I was right about the first thing I said.
I was right about one of the 4 things I claimed would happen tonight.
Yeah, I am. And what of it? Small victories, okay? KB, you ask him.
Timmy, are you the liar?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you lying about lying?
Yeah. No. Wait. No.
Did a child dressed in a Spider-Man costume show up to your house?
No.
Listen, my lawyer. I'm
Nobody
entitled
showed
to
up.
have a lawyer here before I answer
Nobody
those.
showed
But
up.
not one person.
Not one person.
showed up.
I fucking knew
lying.
it.
I-
I knew you would lie about being a good Samaritan.
So
Yeah.
much of the candy last night.
I bet you
Everybody-
did.
Yeah,
I was like, there's no way that before you dumped the candy, you didn't take handfuls of it first. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
hold
that
on, I'll
sounds
be
like
right
we had
back.
our candy that we had. That was our candy
No.
only.
No.
Hey,
No.
Timmy,
Yep.
but sometimes that candy be the most fire candy. Like, you're like, I was trying to do the right thing, having candy for the trick-or-treaters, and they didn't show up. And I already opened a bag, so I
Yeah.
can't return it. So
Yeah, it's open. And half of it's
I
gone.
feel you.
Yep, that's right.
I knew it.
I've been smashing Tootsie
I
Rolls.
knew it.
I was too embarrassed to admit that I did not go. And not only that, the trick or treating hours in Morris were 5 to 7.
Oh.
So trick or treating was over, and I'm like,
Welp. Well, it ended here also at 7. So I was like, and low key, I was driving to the open mic like, Tim could have fucking come to the But then I remembered, like, I'll take Tim's money. It's fine. It's fine.
No, that's cool though.
Yeah. Go ahead and ask me. Because maybe 2
Aimee.
of us are liars.
Aimee,
Yeah.
Aimee,
Yeah.
are you the liar.
No.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. I could have also been the liar.
I don't think he could do that. That's illegal.
I don't think that's illegal.
Do we have any ideas of what game we're gonna? Do we want to like play test some games like after the?
Yeah,
season?
I do want to. Tim had texted me an idea, and sorry, I slept, so I was sleeping. I was sleeping
okay.
real fucking good. So I replied like an hour later.
No, it's cool. I just sat there for an hour. Like, I guess it wasn't a good idea.
Oh, you mean the amount of times I do that to people? Like my coworker had a game night last night, and she texted me, "Hey, do you want to maybe come over earlier and like hang out?" And then I texted her an hour later, and I was like, "Hi, just woke up. I'm on my way." People were already there when I got there, so
Nice.
I like to sleep. I'm a gal who likes to take a nap. I like to take a good coma, and then get up and go about my day. But anyway, yeah, wasn't the liar. Joke's on you guys.
I was the layer.
I feel like somehow Tim won, but also I won. Sorry, them's the rules.
Yes, you did, Bill.
Thank you.
So I guess that's a question: is do we want a game next season where there is like a
Definitive winner?
Yeah, or are we just? Do we want a game for funsies?
I do like being competitive with you guys. I think it's fun.
Okay.
I like being competitive. I don't like being deceptive.
It is rough.
That part gives me anxiety.
Yeah. You were ready to get that story out. You were like, get it out of me. I don't want to do. I also hate being the liar.
I hate it in here.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how KB
But-
feels.
I have a
yeah.
question, though.
What's that?
Is that I also thought Timmy was lying,
Mm-hmm.
but anytime that I like pick Timmy, then he changes his vote. To
Wow. That's
'Cause-
shitty, Tim.
Was that retaliatory behavior or something?
So I was like, oh, I'll shoot my shot at Aimee being a liar.
Right. That's why.
So she's saying that she didn't really think I was
Right.
the
But
liar.
she's basically saying, she's like, I think it's Aimee, but if it's not, it's definitely Timmy.
Obvious.
Unless we're all telling the truth.
No.
Or we're all liars, or
No,
it's actually
I
me.
stand by that I said Aimee because
Well, I respect you for not changing your vote last minute like I always do.
I stood by it. Like, yeah, I voted
Yeah.
for
Just so
Aimee.
I could be like,
appreciate
well,
that.
that's initially what I said.
Well, no. The thing is with Aimee, I was like, maybe not. Like, maybe
It wasn't that crazy. I didn't want to go too crazy.
Yeah,
It wasn't that crazy of a story.
it wasn't that crazy of a story, but it could also been a lie.
I had a different one that I had in mind that I'm going to tell you guys off air because I was like, oh, this might be like a lot. And if the person it's about happens to hear it, they might cry about it or whatever. So yeah. But yeah, I was back and forth. I'm like, but yeah, that's the thing. At this point, it's almost easier to be the liar.
Yeah, it is.
Because I'm like, what the fuck am I going to tell you guys this week?
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it. I do like your idea. Maybe that could be a whole other thing. But yeah. Does anybody need to eat a dick or receive a rose this week? You got anyone in mind? Things have happened. What has happened? This might be a dick.
Yeah.
Judging by the heavy sigh.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rocket.
We got the eat a dick.
Yeah.
I know what buttons they are. Totally. It's these ones.
Good job.
Eat a dick. Ooh. Hey.
Yeah.
It's KB. I haven't done one of these in a while. But I'm back. Because I'm probably going to retire this.
Ooh.
I'm going to say this much. We as a society have gone through and found every problematic crevice of every celebrity. Like every flaw, every You dig? Mm-hmm. Stop asking celebrities for their opinions. Fuck their opinions.
Oh, yeah, their opinions don't matter.
No, I'm talking to the masses.
Yeah.
The masses. The tens of hundreds that listen to the Hempy Corner.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Obviously.
I'm being for real though. Like stop. What the fuck does the Weeknd know about Hamas and Israel? Like what? Stop waiting for his comment. Stop asking him. Like I do not.
Yeah.
Like
when I hear Amy Schumer said, I'm like, you can stop right there.
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah. Let me stop you there. Don't care.
I don't even want to hear her perspective on comedy. And she
No, not at all.
Like stop asking them. Like
unless it's like a comedian that's like into like the political shit. I don't know why we're asking comedians any of those questions. And I know it's not just comedians. I know it's celebrities. But specifically that. Like I'm like, why do you care what this specific comedian that never talks about these issues cares about this subject?
These motherfuckers will be like, I'm dumb as fuck, and then say some dumb shit. And then the people who know it's dumb get mad that they said it. Well, yeah, they're going to say dumb shit because they're dumb.
Yeah, why didn't you expect
But then
that?
they also have the people who follow them who are like, no, what you're saying is right. And it's like, no, they just told you that they're dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why are you going through this process? And it's like, no, you need to see, and it's a part of laziness. Like, stop waiting for somebody to tell you what the fuck to think. Like, that's what it really is. And it's also, for some people, it's a way to pat themselves on the back to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down on whether somebody is morally correct or incorrect or whatever it is. Honestly, celebrities, you guys, fuck y'all, whatever. To the masses, think for your fucking self, dude. Like, that's fucking wild that you're expecting some celebrity to have some interesting and nuanced take about some shit.
Yeah, it's okay to have like different, like separate facets of your life. Like I want the celebrities that I like, I don't even want to say give a shit about, the ones that I enjoy, to like kind of stay in their lane of like what they're
like. I don't want you to be out there
you could
like
be an
R.
activist
Kelly
for
or
shit.
Kevin Spacey or no shit like
you could
that,
be an
but
activist for shit, but I'm also never like, I wonder what Taylor Swift thinks about like the super heavy political. I don't care what people in that aspect of the things that I enjoy. I don't care what their opinion is on that. Because it really does not matter what they think of that.
And of about that, shorty, like if you don't like an artist or whatever, then that's cool.
You don't have to say nothing about it.
You don't have to say anything about it. Like, why are you talking about?
I thought we got done like shaming people for shit that they like. Like, haven't we like discussed how stupid that is to like yuck somebody's yum? Just like let people have their thing. You don't have to understand it as long as they're not harming anybody. Like, why do you give a fuck so much about what other people like?
And let's be honest. Keep it a buck and keep it consistent. The same ones that's hating on Taylor Swift or Beyonce, it'd be like, oh well, who do you fuck with? And they'll be like, and they'll name some fucking band or artist or whatever. And I'm like, dog, like
I find them just as annoying as you find Taylor Swift. That's wild. Notice how I haven't said anything to you about it. Because I don't give a fuck what you like.
Like, it's like, what is... Like, oh, this keeps popping up in my timeline. Because you keep looking and interacting with it, stupid.
Yeah, now you're talking about it.
So, masses, understand that. You can save yourself a lot of time if you just ignore
the shit
and
you're in charge of your own algorithm.
And don't wait for no celebrity's response to
It's like it directly affects that person.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You know. And that's who I'm giving eat a dick to is just that mentality. Y'all are the same ones that can't read an article. Y'all are
just the headline.
Y'all the same ones that only read the headline, can't watch a video. Motherfuckers can't even watch videos now.
No.
Motherfuckers can't even watch past 4 minutes of a video now.
Well, they can watch about as long as the TikTok is. That's what's happened. And I am also sometimes guilty of that, where I'm like, don't care. Something else. That's how it goes.
I do got a rose, though, so let's drop this shit.
Yep. I know exactly what buttons those are. It's these ones.
I just want to say this. All right, so this is what brings me so much joy. This is going to be the dumbest rose ever, but it brings me so much joy. Whoever created the driving cat meme, that has been giving me joy every fucking morning when I see a new little one. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Just look up the driving cat meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
He's on
To the internet.
He's on the case.
All the places that kitty has driven in the past few weeks has been...
You know what? How about just a rose to all the funny videos or memes that have been out lately? I saw the most adorable costumes. We're seeing costumes right now.
Oh, the dog that's like, have you seen the dog that's making the ugly face and then it just gets uglier? Because it's like, what?
No, but that's amazing.
Yeah.
Somebody dressed their baby. This is a little controversial. Somebody dressed their baby up like Mitch McConnell, like having an episode, because it's a baby. So they're like, Mitch, what do you think of this? And then they just pan to the baby who's like, and they're like, Mitch, are you okay? And they're like, his parents are like, we'll be right back. They're all dressed like, it was really funny. And then the one I saw today that made me very happy was a chunky little blonde haired baby dressed up like Chris Farley. Oh. And he was wearing a little coat. So it was just the sound behind it. And it's a kid who's like not very great at walking yet. So he's just like literally rolling around. And it's just so fat guy in a little coat. That was adorable and much appreciated. That made me very happy.
Oh, we just watched Tommy Boy the other night.
A classic.
Classic.
Have you seen any videos or memes that have made you happy, Tim?
Well,
your algorithm's just angry.
I wouldn't say happy, but one that did kind of make me laugh was I saw it was probably like 4 or 5, I'd say like probably 15, 16-year-old dudes and they were all like Secret Service, and then one of the kids did dress as Biden,
and he fell over.
He kept like walking in the wrong direction and like
getting lost.
And they're like,
there was one he just straight fell.
Yeah,
he fell over. The only reason I saw that was on some fucking super right wing like tweet that was like, these kids got it figured out. And I'm just like, okay. The kids are all right. And Tim's like, I saw this really funny video.
I didn't say like made me happy. But I'm like, well, if we're gonna be like dogging on them,
it was clever. Yeah. I believe in making fun of all presidents.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't. Back to the traditional ways of making fun of all of them.
The thing that sucks. Okay, I will say, this last week's SNL, not yesterday's. I don't know nothing about that.
Nate Bargatze SNL
and Foo Fighters was a really good fucking. It was a good episode.
Yeah.
The George Washington bit, if you haven't seen that.
Yeah, people are clamoring, hey, you guys have better episodes when you guys use comedians.
Turns out. He was an excellent host.
Yeah.
He did an amazing job. Spoiler, Christopher Walken was there because the Foo Fighters were there. And that one video has resurfaced of Christopher Walken asking Dave Grohl where the emphasis is. Is it on Foo or is it on Fighters? And Dave said, oh, it's Foo. So then he got introduced by Christopher Walken on SNL's Foo Fighters. Or it was on Fighters. You know what I mean. Okay, opposite. So they gave him another shot, and Christopher Walken said, the Foo Fighters. And it was just, the circle is complete.
Yeah.
It was a very wholesome episode. A lot of, SNL funny, but like not like over that. But I chuckled.
Yeah.
Specifically, the George Washington one was really good.
No, they gotta, take that note. Bring more comedians on.
But like good ones.
Yeah.
They're like Amy Schumer, and you're like, no, that's not what we meant. That's not what we meant. A rose to the things that have made us happy.
Yes.
We just combined 2 segments into 1 segment, but we haven't done a what makes you happy.
Yeah.
But you need it. The weather is weathering.
Yeah.
The clock's just turned back. Do you guys feel it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The after I got over the surprise, that was a cool experience.
What?
The ring shop.
Oh, yeah.
But it was just like, oh,
okay.
like
yeah, that's big. Especially not being prepared at all.
Yeah.
Like, where are we going?
Yeah.
I'm hungry. You're like, rings. Glad you didn't like faint or anything.
No, but
that's good.
But I was hungry.
That is exciting. Did you eat afterwards?
Yes.
Good.
I ate a lot afterwards.
That's exciting. I am looking forward to what the future holds, because it looks like I'm going to have 2 people on the podcast engaged.
We shouldn't. Well, yeah, we shall see.
You.
We don't want to jinx it.
Aimee, shut the fuck up. No, I love it. Yeah. You got anything coming up?
Hell yeah. November 10th, I'm at the Orchard Valley golf course. Get those tickets on my Instagram or on my Facebook, or it's an Eventbrite, so make sure you check that out. It's going to be fire. Everybody in Aurora, #Aurora, come out, blah. All right, November 16th, I am doing a dispensary show in Wheeling. That's going to be super fire. Shout out to Kyrie for that show.
Neat.
Yeah, November 30th, I'm at Lincoln Lodge on the Lesbians at Lincoln Lodge show. So come out to that. And then SNF every Thursday. Mm-hmm. So at Two Brothers Roundhouse, free 99, no cover, good drinks,
delicious
good menu.
Food. Yeah.
And so we have some really awesome lineups.
It's Burby season, too.
And it is Burby season.
Mm-hmm. Get your nominations in, please.
Yeah.
I am also saying that to myself.
Yeah.
I just nominated myself for everything. Like,
that's what I said I was going to do.
Best Open Mic, Timmy Blaze.
Yes.
Best Showcase, Timmy Blaze.
And it's going to be, I'm going to tell y'all this Burby's is going to be popping and a lot of fun.
I'm stoked.
Community.
I didn't know you were gathering hosts, and I'm stoked.
Yeah.
And yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I don't think I want a podcast there this year.
No.
But I think that we'll probably do something.
Yeah.
Okay. We have see you next Tuesday, every Tuesday in the Speakeasy and Mojo's in downtown Plainfield. No shots and giggles for the rest of the year. I am at the studio in Lockport on the 11th, which is next Saturday. That'll be a fun show. That's a fun lineup. So check that out. That
I'll be able to come out to that one.
Yeah, that one's gonna be fun. 11/11 in Lockport at the studio. And that's all I have. And Tim is also here.
I have absolutely nothing. Don't at me.
Don't at me. That's okay. Tim's also at the See You Next Tuesday comedy open mic every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday?
Except Halloween, because he has to hand out candy.
To nobody.
To my tummy.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I was just like, it's a night off.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I get it.
Nice.
I'm going to take advantage of that one day.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to do it. I did have a comedian, I had comedians help me, carry shit. Mm-hmm. But one of them was like, have you ever had to do this by yourself? And I'm like, yeah. The fuck do you mean? Ask Timmy if he's ever had to do it by himself, because I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh.
I think Timmy has.
I ran it by myself because you were in the process of getting married at the time.
Well, I wasn't a producer yet. That's different. I'm just saying that he came at me hard, and I'm like, I've done this before.
Well, you coming at Timmy a little hard.
I know.
Right
well,
now.
I was just, I was
Relatable.
projecting.
Okay.
We're gonna.
It's not scummy if I admit it.
We're naming names after the pod. I need you to tell me who said that, and then who was trying to hide the fact that you got paid, even though I knew.
Oh yeah, I got you. That's been our show. We'll be back next week.
Absolutely. Toodalootly.
We
Toodalootly.
have a wonderful week. Stay warm if it's cold, or I don't know. It's been cold and warm. So
this is supposed to be a beautiful, nice
week.
In between fall weather. Enjoy all that you can, baby.
Please.
Especially in the Midwest.
Have a good week. We love you. Bye. Sure is. Just what the doctor ordered.
Boom.
Pull up a chair. It's the happy corner.
Eat coochie every day.
PSA.